Colors, turn. Present orange.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, orange. Colors, turn. Forward, march.
Welcome to your DARE graduation. So hard and so super proud of you all. So I am going to introduce your principal, Mr. Seeker. He's going to come up and speak.
All right. Good morning, 5th grade. Let's try that one more time, okay? Good morning, 5th grade. Get the energy out now, right? Because in a few minutes we'll go to the skate rink where we'll talk about expectations. But I want to take just a couple minutes. I want to welcome everyone here. Harris County Sheriff's Department, the Honor Guard, phenomenal. I was very, that was phenomenal. I don't think you guys have ever seen that. So that truly, we really appreciate them bringing our colors in and all that they do. So as Officer McGuire said, this is your DARE graduation. And first, I think we need to give Officer McGuire a major round of applause. He has really this year gone above and beyond for you guys and for our school, and we really appreciate what she's brought to our school and to the DARE program, and we're very, very lucky to have her. And so, I know that you guys have went through the DARE graduation, the DARE process. She's led you through several lessons, and I've read some wonderful essays. Some of you have done a phenomenal job. I mean, in your writing and just the things that you remarked on and remembered and learned. And so it's not just, it doesn't just end there with that essay, right? It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop today with your graduation. When you walk out, it doesn't stop. That's when it starts. Because you now have committed. You've committed to making healthy and safe choices in life. You've committed to living a healthy lifestyle. You know what's right. You know what is wrong. And now this is where it starts. This is where the rubber hits the road, right? Okay? You've talked about it. Now you got to walk the talk. Okay? And it starts today. It starts today. It starts when you go to the skate rink today. Because when you leave, you represent Officer McGuire. You represent Boger. You're a beacon. Okay? After last night's performance, I saw a lot of you last night performing. You did a phenomenal job. So you are setting the bar very high. Even with last night's performance, you set the bar very high, okay? So it's up to you as Boger 5th grade, when you leave this auditorium, when you leave the gym today, you got to think about what you're committed to, okay? So you're always a Boger beacon. When you go to middle school, you may be something, whatever middle school you go to, but you'll always be a Boger beacon, right? You'll always represent Boger. So remember that. So with that, I know you guys have a lot to do today. It's going to be a very busy day. I hope that you all have a safe and happy holiday. Remember, you really do. It's been a long 18 months. It's been a long first of the year. It's been a long time since all this, right? We had a lot going on, and you guys have done phenomenal. You really have. You've been some leaders and models in the school, and I really want to congratulate you. But again, it starts today when you walk out of the gym, right? Okay? So have a great day today. Have a great, safe time at the skate rink. High expectations, right? Okay? And then I hope you have a great and safe holiday. All right? So we'll go ahead and begin the program. We're going to turn it back over to Officer McGuire. You guys, I'm glad everyone's here today.
I have a question for you. Very important question. You probably know it. What time is it? Okay, I like the answer. Thank you. That was the most enthusiastic one yet. So all I want to say is it's kind of short, but I think you'll all understand. In our dare boxes, we have a recurring question. It was why. Why do people do drugs? It was why do drugs exist? Why do people get addicted? It was a lot of whys. One of the whys was, why did you become an officer? And I just want you to know, and this is a super short speech, but you guys are why. You are my why. So you ask over and over again. That's what it is. You are my why. So I want you to know that when you go out from here, I want you to make all those good choices, all those positive things in your life. I want you to apply them. Because you're amazing, and I want the world to see that. Remember that if you all go out and you are kind, you can change the whole entire area here. If you guys made that much of an impact by going out and being kind all the time, you could do so much. So thank you for trying so hard. Thank you for doing so much work this whole entire lesson plan, and your essays were amazing, like we've said before. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's give you your certificates and graduate you.
Ellie, Javon, Porter, Cameron, Isaiah, Eli, Bernardo, Adrian, Caitlin, Maddie, Bennett, Michael, MJ, congratulations.
All right, here we go, Miss White's class. All right, we have Diana, Elvis, Dominic, Matthew, Camilla, Harley, Liam, Eli, Ryan, Isabel, Riley J, Riley M, Sophia, Anna, Caitlin, Truman, Cody, Liana, Winston, Christian, Kylie, Carl, Ryder, Kimberly, Andy, and Jocelyn. Congratulations. is Miss Taylor's class, guys. I'm so proud of you. Here we go. You ready? All right. Adrian. Kylie. Katie. Christopher. Kai. Cameron. Bella. Haley. Nassim. Harrison. Shiloh. Gavin. Giselle. Kenzo. Danica. Jace. Delilah. Jake. Eve. Shania. Brooklyn. Liam. Tyrese. Caleb. Nathan. Marcella. Gabby. And Ja'Cory.
Miss class. Ahana. Caleb. Brianna. Jordan. Naomi. I have a student that's not here today, is Sean. Peyton. I have another student absent, which is Jaden. Then we're on to Dominic. RJ. Jacob. Eli. Jake. Ian. Olive. Natalie. Quinn. Aiden. Penny. Charlie. Addison. Johan. Nora. Elijah. Aurora. Alex. Lexi. Caden.
For Mr. Ford's class, we have Jackson. Corday. Abigail. And Chase.
Okay, and now we're going to do our essay winners. They've already received their Darrens. They have their Darrens at home in a nice, safe place, and they were presented those yesterday. And now we're going to give them some certificates for that and acknowledge their hard work. We had a lot of essays that were absolutely amazing. It took a lot of time and put a lot of effort into these essays, and so we're very excited to have had so many that so many people put a lot of time and effort into. So thank you for making it hard on me trying to decide. We had 5 different adults read through all the essays to make sure that it was fair. We had at least 2 adults that have no idea who any of you were, just to make sure that it was completely fair. So we will now present the essay winners, starting with Berkeley Stanford. All right, and Mackenzie Satterfield. Okay, and from our next class, Aurora Steiger. Danica Hamilton. And Tyrese Rice. And for Mr. Ford's class, he's absent today, but Josiah Urban. And these two last ones are actually from Miss White's class, our final class, and they were our overall essay winners. So Dava Austin, who is absent today, and Truman Hudson. So I have a little bit of extra blank for Truman and Dava. And I'm also going to do something that I hadn't planned on doing, but when we were having the essays read, everybody that read the essays said the same thing. This would absolutely be my overall winner. It was so moving, so meaningful, and it would be my overall. He just needed a couple more sentences. He just needed a little more content, just a little more. So we're doing an honorable mention for Tyrese Rice. He did an amazing job. It was very, very moving. I've actually had people request to read it simply because of how moving it was. So it was very, very awesome.
Hi, my name is True Puckett, and this is my DARE essay. I've learned a lot in DARE, or Drug Abuse Resistance Education, and I'm really thankful for Officer McGuire for teaching me everything I know about DARE. In this essay, I hope to give an explanation of my time at DARE. In the first lesson, I learned how to use the decision-making model, the DARE decision-making model. I learned how to look at the challenge, think about the possible results, and respond with the best possible choice. We also looked at situations where we were trying to decide whether to go to a party or a game. And I decided to go to the party because I wanted to keep my friendship. This decision is good as long as I can keep solid friendships with people I can trust. Finally, we started our journal for the day, and I learned about the responsibilities of helping and taking care of my family. And I plan to be more responsible and listen more to my family. In the next sections, we learn about the facts and health effects of alcohol and tobacco use. I didn't realize all the effects of alcohol use, such as loss of coordination, memory loss, and slow reflexes. I also learned that smoking can cause heart disease, lung cancer, and mouth cancer. All these effects made me realize that alcohol and tobacco use has very harmful effects on my body. So I plan to avoid those habits when I'm older. One of the most helpful sections to me was about the resistance strategies we should use to avoid drugs. There are several strategies that I can use in the future, like walking away and changing the subject. When someone asks you about taking drugs or drinking alcohol, you can tell them no and just walk away. By walking away, you can avoid the situation where they may try to talk you into it. Changing the subject is similar because you apply by talking about a different topic. Both of these strategies will help me avoid making a bad decision. Another section in the DARE program was very important to me, was learning about communication styles. I learned that there are 3 communication styles: confident, unsure, and demanding. In many of the situations we reputation intact. I plan to use this strategy so I can have a normal school year. To me, one of the most valuable parts of the DARE program, is during the end of each class, we wrote in our journal about what we learned, and we filled out a glossary where we learned new vocabulary. I found this to be very helpful and fun because I was able to learn a lot of facts while being engaged in learning. Writing in my journal really helped me improve and change how I think about my response in different situations. I learned that while friendships are important, I also need to do what is best for me and my family in difficult situations. I am grateful that we are able to participate in this class. I know that it'll help me as I grow up and face challenges in my life.
All right, and Ms. White is going to read David's essay. She also did an amazing job, and she was our female overall winner, but she's not here today, so we're going to prepare ahead for her to be able to still have her speaker in. So here's Ms. White.
All right, I'm Ms. White, and I'm going to read David's essay. Hello, I am Dava, and I will be telling you everything I learned in DARE class. Before getting into that, I have a few words I have to say about DARE. DARE was one of my favorite encores that I had. Officer McGuire made everything fun and well taught. Thank you, Officer McGuire, for making DARE 10 times better. I will miss DARE class and Officer McGuire along with it. DARE is about not doing drugs, alcohol, etc. Drugs can affect you in many ways. They are very bad for your health. Well, not all drugs are bad. Some drugs can even help you, but these are medicines. Bad drugs are what I'm talking about. They are bad for any of your organs and can cause health problems. Alcohol does the same things to people. Some people might say that it is okay to have some alcohol here and there, or think smoking is okay. You really don't know how taking drugs or smoking or even drinking might affect you. It can be worse for others than some people, but the best thing to do is to not do it at all. Don't even try it. Those are my best words of advice. I have used the DARE decision-making model when I have had issues with family members or friends. For example, I had a soccer game and my friend's birthday party at the same time. I chose my friend's birthday party over my soccer game because she is more important and I knew I could make up for soccer. First of all, I would never do drugs or alcohol no matter what. A responsible choice I have made and will in the future is to report if I see someone or something illegal, or if someone hurts someone else, or even just say something that they shouldn't. I also learned if someone is trying to give you drugs or anything like that, do not accept it. DARE was one of the best classes I've had. I appreciate the time with Officer McGuire and how much fun DARE was. This is the end. Thank you for your time.
That is the end of our DARE graduation ceremony. Officially DARE graduates, and I am very, very proud of you, as is all of our staff. I do want to have, my closing remarks were basically going to be that I wanted to thank all of my 5th grade teachers that helped me during this process. And I wanted to thank all of the other admin staff, Ms. Sparks, the nurse, everybody that helped us get to where we are. And just in case you guys haven't told your parents just for the video, this was my first DARE graduating class, so it's very